Looks like we're a little high on alkalinity today.
It's the beauty about being able to control your life.
5 corals?
45.
45.
Big ones he needs. He needs big, massive colonies.
Detroit, big colony.
Oh my God. Woo! Yeah, the epoxy might be a problem. We're gonna get those heavy porous to you also.
All right, I'm going right now to pick up the epoxy.
What's up, Rasheed?
Alright, Drew, I gotta call it a fucking day.
I'm killing you?
Done.
So we're really enjoying bringing this content and reality show to you guys. If you like this and support us, please like and subscribe. I also want to thank A Reef Creation, ARC, for driving the corals up here from Buffalo and taking that 8-hour trip and another 8 hours round trip back. Thank you guys, appreciate it. Now this is the easiest alkalinity kit to use on the planet. Here's 9 right there. 9.5 according to this. Almost 10. Looks like we're a little high on alkalinity today. Not exactly sure why, but we're gonna add less supplemental alkalinity component number 1. I should never have added the extra 500 mils this morning without checking. This dose is number 1 alkalinity component every day, every hour. And I'm just gonna literally unplug it for a little bit, for a few hours. That's it. So Sunday's Yalcin's day off. That means I'm usually in charge for the day and babysit the tank. There's a lot of micro dosing needed to be done. I had done that. Yalcin left a huge list for me, which chemicals to add. I added some bionic number 1 also with that. And sure enough, I decided to test the tank, and sure enough, the alkalinity was a little high. You know, of course, we had to make some modifications, and you'll see me actually shut the dosers off manually.
These LPS are absolutely fine with just...
No, the LPS is fine.
The acros will remove.
Okay.
We just haven't had a chance.
They've been in here like 2 days now.
Yeah, I worry more about the carpets than the lighting here.
I know.
But let me go see over here. Here's what I told him about this spot. I want this to be a super low maintenance tank.
Yep.
Where it's just like, you see really amazing flow.
Yeah.
We're gonna get 2 more power heads in there. And I just want to see color. The same thing with my 2-300s, I decided to put 1 sump. Because if I have 1 sump, I'm only dosing once. Yeah. And I only need 1 trident.
Well, what do you do about, there's still like some high-end aqua, red dragons and stuff.
Yeah, we can put them here.
Yeah.
Look at this.
I see it.
We haven't seen polyps like this in a long time.
No, I see it. I see it.
Like, that's what I want. I want, like, this will be our...
There's no fish in here, so they're not picking at stuff.
All my fish are reef safe, so I like that idea too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some of this stuff can go in the main display as long as I think they're okay. They're technically already in the main display now.
They are in the main display.
Hey guys, so I've been doing this for some time, and what I learned along the way is that I had torches in the past in an aquascape that I created, but I had it epoxied, and it was hard for me to take that torch out and inspect the flesh. So what I did is I created these plugs where I could put the torch or the SPS colony on the plug and be able to grab it and put it right back in. There's different mechanisms of doing this. Coral Euphoria, for example, is where I learned this actual strategy. Thank you so much. This is really something that can be helpful for you guys to create these plugs in your aquascape so you could take things out. They're not pleasant to look at first, but trust me, coralline and algae will grow right over them.
Same thing in 4-5 too, that those fish need a place to go too.
Well, these guys can all end up in the 300, which I think will do well. The beauty about that display and that type of rock work is that I can have all the corals off of it because they're only in plugs, put them in the clam tank or hold them somewhere, and have all those pieces out within minutes if we ever want to take all the fish out. So taking the fish out is never
never a problem. I got it.
That's only if you don't put stuff in the bay.
Right.
So guys, as some of you know, I'm ready to move out of Astoria, Queens, New York. and I'm moving my family out here to Long Island, and we're in the process of closing on a house. One of the things I talked to Andrew about is it's been tough to close down my system, my 300-gallon system, which I'm definitely going to miss dearly. Andrew was nice enough to hold some of my fish once I set up a tank. But what I told Andrew is I'm going to take a little bit of a break from the hobby, because this new 300 grow out tank, the 900-gallon drop down that's going to come to the house pretty soon, and of course the 2,500-gallon truly mixed reef tank in the office is really where I'm going to pour all my passion, aquascape, and everything that I've learned over the last 2 decades.
Pick it up a little higher.
Yo, this is like my max height.
Wait, back up. Oh, Dimitri,
Yo, I need like a step
Yo,
stool.
done. Switch.
So what you're seeing here at this light change is the next generation, Gen 5 and Gen 6, replacing Gen 3 and Gen 4. Gives us more control with the apps and to actually change the lighting ourselves for the specific coral we're keeping in the vat. Nice and easy on your phone instead of plugging into the computer the old way.
So Drew, we're talking about the par for the LPS.
Yep.
I usually like that nothing more than 200.
Yep.
Nothing less than 100.
Okay.
So I think the sweet spot is between 100 and 200 par.
I know, I agree with that, and I think you're going to have it right this second. You ready?
Yeah.
166, 170, 161,
Beautiful.
152,
Perfect.
50, 157, 160, 155. You're good.
All right, I'm good. This is the beauty about being able to control your lights. We couldn't do that before.
No.
Okay, that's it. We're done.
So one of the things that we do scientifically here is testing what's called PAR, which is basically your light intensity. Those corals were mostly LPS and needed a slightly lower PAR. So Rashid and I were going around testing the PAR for those corals. We like to keep the LPS around 150-ish.
Time to dive.
Yeah,
How you feel about diving today?
I'm excited. Got 25 corals?
45.
45, all right.
80 pieces altogether.
Guys, you heard that right, 45 colonies. I had the pleasure of meeting Randy from A Reef Creation up in Buffalo, New York, as Andrew has mentioned. And these guys were just amazing. They had a 450-gallon tank, and then we bought the whole thing out. We bought a other tank of theirs that they had a New York Reef Palooza, and they were just amazing corals. So we're glad that all worked out.
Long ride, huh?
Yeah, not that bad.
Thanks for making it through, man. We got some food ready for you.
Sounds good, man.
Who else is with you? Just you and Randy?
Dave is with us as well.
Look, I didn't want to go in until I spoke to you guys. How was the ride?
It was great.
Hi, my name is Randy O. I'm from A Reef Creation. The corals that we brought here came from our 450-gallon show tank. We set that tank up in January of 2020, and all the corals started off as just small fragments. And over the next few years, they grew into these amazing colonies, and now they get to go into this 17,000-gallon space to grow out even more.
I mean, just put it in the elevator, bring the button down, and someone else will pick them up for you. There's minimal lifting once you get here, which is nice.
Okay.
But Randy, you just showed Andrew, like, open everything up. We're gonna try to get all the big pieces out, and some of the medium to small pieces, I'll see what I can fit in here. Otherwise, they'll grow out. Okay?
I've heard people say over and over on some of these videos that until you see it in person, you really can't get the grasp of this tank. And it's just the gravity of how beautiful it is, and the fish. It's just, it's an amazing experience to see this, firsthand.
Hi, and I'm Dave, and I head up the maintenance division. Yeah, the sheer size of things that you're used to seeing in your local shops that are large or extra large, that's not even small here. Everything, the fish, everything's just twice as big as you've ever seen it before in a store.
Yeah, I'm trying to stack one more.
Okay, we got eight more boxes, the totes and this. Okay.
Guys, so I had a couple of coffees before I went into the tank. I was focused on rearranging this coral and that coral, and I thought Dunn was run by me, but then I turned around and he's not there.
Yeah, I completely disappeared. My earplugs came out, so I freaked out, almost dropped my respirator and had to go up and fix my earplugs. I have inner ear issues, so any water that gets in there, I have to fix it. Got up there, fixed my earplugs, I was good to go.
Oh, we'll put that back there. Put that back there. Get back. This piece. This piece. So we know we have this huge coral coming from Buffalo, and what you got to do is go in and make some room and move some stuff around, add some rock, and that's what Rashid and Dunn were doing, basically cleaning up, moving some coral, and opening up some real estate. Big ones he needs. He needs big, massive colonies.
Dimitri, big colony.
So guys, I need the large colonies first before I put the medium and small ones. So I kept telling them, come on, I need the big colonies, guys, we're ready.
How you gonna go through every one of these
The
bags?
boxes are marked.
Oh, they are?
So if it says XL on it, that's like one of the bigger ones.
Oh.
So this is a large. So there's going to be another one of
These
these.
are jumbos.
Find a couple XLs. 2020. That's a big one. That one just barely fit in that bag, so that's a good one.
Look what's coming in. Oh my God. Oh, wow. Wow. Woo!
Oh, it's huge.
Beautiful. So these corals that came from A Reef Creations in Buffalo were grown out from Frags, and they grew it in a 400 small gallon tank, and we bought the entire tank. And boy, when I saw these colonies come out, I've never seen anything so beautiful, and the size of them were 3 feet, some of them.
Well, Brian, careful. Be careful with this. Very, very careful. Very, very fragile. Hold it from the rock.
Guys, I gotta be honest with you, I haven't seen these colonies because I got in the tank before the guys from Buffalo even arrived. I just kept seeing these amazing colonies. Wow, I love my job.
Andrew, stag style, purple tip.
Yeah, it may work. It might work. It might work. If not,
You think it's too big for
it might,
that
no, it
spot?
might. We might need taller.
Taller. Okay, let's see what we got taller. I think taller. It's like kind of shooting out up center piece.
Tricolor? Brandy?
No. It's more stag and more tall.
Where was that stag we had that from the other tank?
Bath, Andrew?
Yep.
Reddish, kind
Yes.
of branching in high. I
Perfect.
don't know if you want one of
Perfect.
those.
Yes, that's a good idea. I want them right up there.
Okay.
Rashid and I usually talk days before these dives and this coral comes, planning things out. In this case, we looked into the boxes of coral, and I was making sure that I gave Rashid the right structure of coral, the right shape, and the right color to make this beautiful design you see here. What's up, Rashid?
All right, Drew, I gotta call it a fucking day.
Your arms are killing you?
I'm done.
Okay. Rashid's been in there. He started at 4 p.m. It's been almost 3 hours. We got the large pieces we wanted to get in there. He gave me the I'm done signal, which means he's exhausted and cold. We're gonna start afresh tomorrow and re-dive, put the rest of the pieces that are now in the back.
Did you edit anything yesterday? No, right? I don't see any new. Well, actually, I saw that you put copy the enemy there. Yeah, the blue one.
It's high.
Yeah, the line there, right there. I saw them right there.
As long as they stay there.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's Monday, and it's great to have Yalcin walking in bright and early, having him back. Yalcin's job back there kind of endless. Besides the skimmers, he's cleaning filter socks. He's also doing daily additions of trace elements and dosing, as well as taking care of the quarantine fish. He even handles, as a GC, all the vendors that come in the back, from HVAC to air condition, and today he even spoke to the master pond guy.
Yeah, I think we got some nice pieces for that.
The pagoda corals, I wonder whether we can get them both in here. Sliding one of these over right and one to the left.
The problem, Drew, with that area, and the reason why I moved that Monty,
Yeah.
trying to move it to the left, we can't move around in there. It
Yeah,
doesn't
you're right.
matter whether it's me or Michelle. That thing is actually growing.
So
It's hard for us to get around that. That's
So
why I was
you
thinking.
think we should take this piece and slide it to right and create a collar here and then do something down left instead?
That's smaller, yeah, because
Fine.
we can't walk in that station anymore.
That's fine. And we'll put something else here. We have new pieces I'd put there. There's chunks. In fact, I'd like to put a few chunks up here.
I need to dive right now, Drew, just in case I need to be merged.
Go.
I gotta dive right now.
So with some of these, this is a nice purple piece here. With some browns. This is the big piece that go on the bottom, maybe.
I like those, the green ones.
The greens, we have these, yeah.
This guy.
Yeah, and then what do you want to do here with these color Priscilla
Those I
boards?
can put in basins just to color stuff up.
This is nice too and low.
That's really nice. That's a nice.
This also can go down.
I want all this big stuff. The point of this tank, Drew, is only for grow outs.
Yeah, I understand.
And stuff that's like high end. As we
What are you gonna do with this piece?
That should go in.
It's beautiful. We have one in there.
Yeah, all that stuff should go in.
This is the kind of stuff you can put down with the red thing.
Yeah. Let me get in there.
Let's go.
It's gonna be a long dive.
Yep.
Okay, buddy. Here.
You got flipping the thing?
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Yalcin. Luna ate the fish. Luna ate the fish thing.
That's where it is. I was trying to look for it.
Where was that?
Luna had it.
We was looking for it. Luna have it?
Where's the cap though? That's more important.
So Luna is sometimes starved for attention and loves, as a husky, to grab things, anything from the lap, and take it outside and hide it and make us go look for it and chase her. She's a puppy at heart that still hasn't grown up, sort of like Peter Pan, that Luna.
You ready for the shot? Adios.
So guys, it's day 2. We got some of the large colonies in there. It was over a 3-hour dive. You have to understand that these large colonies, they can't just be wedged between rocks because there isn't always wedges. So what I like to do is I like to do the colony. Okay, I like to put glue for a good adhesive, some of that epoxy that you could buy for $5 on Amazon, and some more glue. I put it in there and then I just mold it and shape it and hold it down until it hardens up. What I also do is have to arrange some things. Maybe, you know, based on the color contrast, this doesn't look right here, this doesn't look right there. So I have my little fancy chisel and move stuff around. This is, I mean, it's decorating and rearranging essentially, just in a really big tank.
Hey Doug, make sure you get the epoxy in a ball, just so it's easier to put it in a crevice. So I would get me some colonies here on the left side because we got to build up the left side.
Yeah, the epoxy might be a problem. We're gonna get those heavy Priscilla pores to you also.
Oh, you should have told me I got 20 in the house.
20 in your house?
Yeah.
We can always go to a local store too.
So guys, epoxy can be an issue here sometimes. We go through hundreds of those tubes of epoxy. Once again, you could buy it on Amazon, not sponsored, but it's $5. It's green because people will always ask me about that. I like that epoxy because it doesn't harden too quick, but we ran out of epoxy.
All right, I'm going right now to pick up the epoxy. Give all the big pieces. The other side too. Hang on. Okay, Happy. Yo, those are heavy one up there. The last 2-3 pieces.
Put that down. You should put that down.
All right, we're going to store. Now we're going to the local store to pick up epoxy. You gotta watch for everything. There's only one. You gotta lucky only 2 here, so we gotta go to the other store now. Hello, my friend.
Stay warm, man.
All right, man. Take care. See you later. Good day, guys. Okay, so now we're going home. We want like a.
How far are you?
I just get on the highway right now, though, because we want 2 places. The first.
How far are you?
For like 10 minutes.
Okay, bye.
I stayed in the tank for some time and it started getting cold. You know, our normal temperature is about 98 degrees. A fish tank, a reef tank is about 77 to 78 degrees. So you get cold and start shivering after a couple hours.
We don't have it like that cold again, but we have it. And then we're gonna go back again. Seriously. Sorry, man.
So guys, I'm gonna recommend, you guys gotta use epoxy in your tanks. As you can see here in the background, I mean, I can't get certain angles of the colonies to show up the way they do without the epoxy and glue. And as you can see, it's a dirty job. I got epoxy and glue all over my wetsuit, but this is what it takes for you to take a step back and just be able to enjoy what you put together.
Spectacular. So, here too, we need something.
Yeah, but that's it. No more dives like that.
No more dives.
Maybe I would take out the green Monty Frankenstein that we made.
This right here?
No,
right there? Yeah.
No, there. Let's make it shorter.
Yeah.
So I love this coral and I love that coral right there.
Yeah.
Because what I was trying to work on here and what I
Color.
was thinking about was color. And it doesn't have the color that this has, but I mean everything is stock now. I mean, like you can't, like, it's nice. And I wanted to give this thing a chance with a little bit lower par. Let's see what it does.
Yeah. It definitely was not passed, right? Definitely.
I even like this Gargonian over here.
I like it too.
Because it was just like laying
I like
there.
it too. I like it. And this is huge. We've never had corals up here. This tank is looking better and better every dive. Every time we place a new coral in. Spectacular.
Oh my God.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'll go.
Fine.
So be closer so nobody go that way.
Make sure here. Make sure you don't walk there.
Like an hour?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Couldn't get another one to connect. We could try it again. And now why is this?
So let me
not
ask a
on?
question.
I just stepped in the mud. So I must have made it to what's that place in Hollywood where you had the footprints? Stepped in cement.
You gonna be inside?
Done. Behind you.
Jesus. It looks bigger in the tank.
Hey guys, we're here at Polo Reef, and we really do this for the kids. So, guys, what did you think of the tank?
Man, it was awesome.
What did you like about it?
I was thunderstruck when I first saw it.
Yeah, what was your favorite fish?
Probably Nemo.
Nemo? Yeah? Chase, what did you like?
Jack.
Jack, sorry. What did you like, Jack?
The zebrafish.
The zebrafish? Yeah? You want to take it home?
Yes.
Yes? All right, done. And Ryan, what did you think of the tank? You like Dory?
Yes.
Nice. How do you guys feel about feeding the tank?
I'd love to. I want to go.
You guys want to do it?
I would like to.
Yalcin?